we are going to talk about the area of three polygons. The area of a rectangle is equal to the length times the width. Now remember, in a rectangle, the length and the width are perpendicular. The area of a parallelogram is equal to the base times the height. In a parallelogram, the sides may or may not be perpendicular. So I have to make sure that I find that line segment that is perpendicular to the base. That would be the height of the parallelogram. I have the area of a triangle, 1/2 times the base times the height. Once again, the height is the segment that is perpendicular to the base. This is a right triangle, so this side of this triangle is considered the height. I can tell by this box that these two segments are perpendicular. In this triangle, these sides are not perpendicular to the base. I would need to find that line segment that is perpendicular to the base of the triangle and use that in my area formula. Now let's try a few problems. Find the area of the rectangle. I have a rectangle that is 5 feet by 11 feet. The area is equal to the length times the width, which will equal 5 feet times 11 feet. Now remember, when we had x times x, we would get x squared. Well, if I have 5 feet times 11 feet, that would be 55 square feet. Find the area of the parallelogram. Well, the area will be the base times the height. The base of this parallelogram is 8, and I do see this line segment that is perpendicular to the base, so I do know it is the height. It is 3 centimeters. 8 centimeters times 3 centimeters will equal 24 square centimeters. Find the area of the triangles. I have a triangle that has sides 3 inches, 4 inches, and 5 inches. So which two sides do I use for my base and my height? I do notice this box that indicates these two segments are perpendicular. So the area of this triangle will be 1/2 times 3 inches times 4 inches, which will be 6 square inches. For this triangle, I will have 1/2. The base is 15 centimeters, and the height is this perpendicular line to the base. It is 8 centimeters, which will be 60 square centimeters. For the last triangle, I have to work a little harder to find that perpendicular line segment to the base. I do have to extend my base a little bit in order to draw this perpendicular line, so I will be able to tell my height. I do not need the 10 inches here. My base is 6 inches and my height is 7.2 inches. The area of this triangle will be 1/2 times 6 inches times 7.2 inches, and that will be 21.6 square inches.